Welcome back to our channel. Thank you for being here at Rainbow Sheep Chronicles. I'm Jean Jung, and this is my friend Marisa Raymond. We are midlife women coaches, and today we're going to do a shorter, focused episode that's really just focused on tapping for physical issues. Marisa, would you like to say hi to our friends out here? Tell them what you're dealing with today physically?
Sure. Hey everyone. I've been having a lot of pain in kind of right where my head meets my neck. Um, and I've actually noticed it's like right at the insertion point of the vagus nerve, right behind my ears. Um, and I gotta say, Jean, it's like when I push on it, it makes me really want to cry. Like I can feel that there's this massive emotion in there. I'm gonna rate it like an 8, which
Yeah.
feels really high, but it's it really hurts emotionally and physically.
Wow. Good, 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 good. Okay, so I also have some tension right here near my vagus nerve. And I would say this is about 5 or 6. Actually, it's kind of hard. It's kind of more intense. I'd say 6 or 7. So, everybody out there, to supercharge your tapping, I totally recommend bringing in other sources, resources like Louise Hay's material. I bring in North Node astrology, but this is a powerful way to bring a deep thought field up that is what you will be tapping to release blocks around. So, this acupressure technique of EFT tapping helps you bring up this energy. And then through this thought field, what you're talking about, what you're focusing on. And emotion gets trapped in our meridians, it's stuck energy. And sometimes cry, or you do yawn, or you do physically also discharge. And this is what helps your body relax and reset and heal. So that's what I'm going to help you see how we do. And yeah, you can do this for anything. So Louise Hay talks about the neck, and she says, the neck, cervical spine represents flexibility, the ability to see what's back there. And her affirmation for the neck is, I am peaceful with life. So just consider that when you don't want to see what's back there, you're probably fighting with life. And neck problems, refusing to see other sides of a question, stubbornness, inflexibility. And her affirmation, it is with flexibility and ease that I see all sides of an issue. There are endless ways of doing things and seeing things. I am safe. So this is a wonderful thing to focus on during these times in the world of intense division. Everybody has their perspective. We've all grown up in different situations, circumstances with a different energetic blueprint. And of course, there's going to be differences in how people see things. So we are safe despite other people having their different experiences. Hopefully, this is going to help us tap through some of our neck pain and neck tension. Okay, but actually, first, I would encourage everybody to just do a little massage of this vagus nerve point. Can help release lymph, which is another system that can get stuck. And all of our systems are interrelated. So it's a good thing to just massage your lymph glands, your lymph nodes. All right.
Right at that point where your neck and your shoulders kind of come together, for those of you who might not be able to, or who are closing your eyes or maybe listening to the audio version of this.
Yes, thank you. Right where your neck meets your shoulders can be a little tender. All right. So focusing on this issue of the neck. And has there been anything that's happened recently that perhaps aggravated or triggered the neck pain you're feeling currently, Marissa?
Um, Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this on other episodes. I think I'm in a transition phase of my life, trying to step into being more authentic and uh noticing people, relationships around me that I thought were one way that are in um showing up in expectation, or maybe I'm not showing up the way that I want to in those relationships. So I think there's just like when you said like looking around and seeing different perspectives. I think what's coming up for me is more that I feel like I've spent my whole life on like table tennis neck mode, looking at other people and um trying to fit in and see what's all around me to feel safe. And now I just really want to actually go see within.
Mm.
Um, and then from a physical standpoint, I haven't been sleeping well. And I think part of so I've been tossing and turning a lot in my sleep. And I think that's just been messing with my neck as well. So
I have that a lot too.
yeah.
Sometimes don't
Yeah.
sleep in a position and then the next day you're feeling it. But I honestly feel like it's always related to the emotional issues underneath. So I appreciate what you said. And I too sometimes feel I have to be protective and rigid about my perspective because I feel highly sensitive and impacted by other people's ideas. And because I think as light workers or people who are here to help create a shift, we are in the minority generally. And when we go out into the world, what we see is more of that dominant masculine over feminine energy, suppressive that we're trying to actually release.
Yes.
So, taking that all into account, let's do some tapping, intuitive tapping. So, everybody at home, it's good to be hydrated. Grab your water, take a sip, and let's tap around neck problems. So let's start tapping on the side of the hand. This is a setup point, and just repeat after me. Think about your own issue, where you might feel tension in your body, but just tapping along with us, you will still feel an impact, even if it's your knee or your stomach, because there is this phenomenon called borrowing benefits, where tapping for other people helps release your own issues. So let's begin. So even though my neck feels tense,
Even though my neck feels tense,
and I know it's related to feeling safe
and I know it's related to feeling safe
and being open to all perspectives,
and being open to all perspectives,
and I deeply and completely love and accept myself.
and I deeply and completely love and accept myself.
So even though I feel I have to hold to my perspective,
Even though I feel like I have to hold to my perspective,
I feel threatened by other people's different views.
I feel threatened when other people have different views.
And maybe I don't feel I've ever been fully heard.
And maybe I don't feel like I've ever been fully heard,
And that my view has been understood and acknowledged.
and that my view has been understood and acknowledged.
And so I feel I have to be stubborn.
And so I feel I have to be stubborn,
And it might be showing up in my neck.
and it might be showing up in my neck.
And I'm ready to release this.
And I'm ready to release this.
So even though I may be refusing to see other sides,
So even though I may be refusing to see other sides,
I choose flexibility and ease,
I choose flexibility and ease
and that I see all sides of an issue.
so that I can see all sides of an issue.
There are endless ways of doing things and seeing things.
There are endless ways of doing things and seeing things.
I am safe.
I am safe.
Let's start tapping. First point is the inside of the eyebrow. You can do one or both. My neck is feeling stiff.
My neck is feeling stiff.
It's been this way for a while.
It's been this way for a while.
It could be how I'm sleeping,
It could be how I'm sleeping.
and it's right near my vagus nerve,
It's right near my vagus nerve.
inside of the eye. Maybe there's some stored tension,
Maybe there's some stored tension,
stored emotion
stored emotion
that I haven't been able to fully let go of
that I haven't been able to fully let go of.
under the eye. Maybe I don't want to see other perspectives.
Maybe I don't want to see other perspectives.
Maybe I'm afraid it's not safe
Maybe I'm afraid it's not safe
to let go of my position.
to let go of my position.
Maybe I'm afraid I'll lose something if I do.
Maybe I'm afraid I'll lose something if I do.
Under the nose. But everybody has a different perspective.
But everybody has a different perspective.
And just like I have a right to mine,
And just like I have a right to mine,
they have a right to theirs.
they have a right to theirs.
And maybe I don't need to feel threatened by it.
And maybe I don't need to feel threatened by it.
The dip in the chin. If everybody was allowed to be fully heard
If everybody was allowed to be fully heard
and acknowledged
and acknowledged
for how they see things, take your time.
for how they see things,
Maybe everybody would be able to feel relaxed,
maybe everybody would be able to feel relaxed,
heard,
heard,
seen,
seen,
respected.
respected.
Collarbone points. If everybody could have their turn
If everybody could have their turn
to be heard and witnessed, take your time.
to be heard and witnessed,
Maybe we could ratchet down the tension.
maybe we could ratchet down the tension.
Because it's absolutely natural that we all have a different perspective.
Because it's absolutely natural that we all have a different perspective.
And maybe by allowing that,
And maybe by allowing that,
we could find new ways of cooperating.
we could find new ways of cooperating.
Under the arm, about 4 inches, it's like right where the bra is for women. Yes, good job. This is a great point to release grief and shame and all of those really intense emotions. I choose to heal, release, and let go
I choose to heal, release, and let go
of all of this ancient shame and fear,
of all of this ancient shame and fear,
grief and guilt.
grief and guilt.
And it feels great to let it go.
And it feels great to let it go.
Top of the head. It's safe to heal, release, and let go.
It's safe to heal, release, and let go.
I don't need to hold on.
I don't need to hold on.
I have my own back.
I have my own back.
I witness and accept myself. Take your time.
I witness and accept myself.
My inner child feels heard and received
My inner child feels heard and received
by the adult self within.
by the adult self within.
So I can let go
So I can let go
and feel safe
and feel safe
and hear other sides
and hear other sides
and know people are not attacking me.
I know people are not attacking me.
They're just trying to feel safe being them.
They're just trying to feel safe being them.
Take a deep breath. How does your neck feel?
It definitely feels much more relaxed. I feel safe in my body.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, I saw those yawns coming. I was like, good, we're getting to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's our deep physical release. And often that's where the tension is carried. It's just physical. So
Yeah.
that's amazing. Great.
Thank you, Jean.
Welcome.
That was
And
great.
yes, thank you everybody for joining us. Please drink water to release any toxins that were released and also to replenish the water that tapping uses because you're tapping and you're using your own body's electrical system. And hopefully you feel better for whatever was going on for you. Please practice this, use this anytime you have a physical issue and see what happens. Marissa, any final words?
Nope, that's it. Go out and talk and tap on your pain. Talk to and tap on your pain and let us know how it goes.
Yes. Comment down below. Thanks everybody for joining us. See you next time.
See you next time.